Governor Mike Pence tries to clarify the state's new Religious Freedom Restoration Act. For days now, critics have bashed the law and cast the state in a negative light.
But many now say clarifying the law may not go far enough. They want to ensure it does not discriminate against members of the LGBT community. WSBT 22's Patrick Roth has been looking into how this may affect some city laws. He joins us now at the live desk. And Patrick, the city of South Bend has a law that protects discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation. That's
right, Jennifer, and a lot of people are calling for the state to adopt a similar law, but Governor Pence said that's not on his agenda. And a lot of people think that the Religious Freedom Restoration Law will wind up trumping South Bend's anti-discrimination laws. With all the confusion and concern seen in recent days over what Indiana's new Religious Freedom Restoration Law could mean for business, South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg expressed his concern about what this new law could mean to his city on Tuesdays first in the morning.
The biggest thing we're worried about is we think it could lead to a legal challenge, an expensive legal challenge, to the human rights ordinance that South Bend passed 2 years ago.
The law passed by South Bend in 2012 extends discrimination protection to people based on their sexual orientation and gender identity. The question is that now prohibited by the Religious Freedom Restoration Law? And the answer depends on who you ask.
There could be some examples where this new state law could, in effect, nullify South Bend's human rights ordinance.
This is what the governor said.
It's about restoring the highest level of scrutiny in our state courts when matters of government action intrude upon the religious liberty of Hoosiers.
The law itself says it applies to all governmental statutes and ordinances, and that no statute or ordinance can claim to be exempt from this new law. And as any civics professor can tell you, state law trumps city law. But this might only be decided in court.
All they got to do in Indianapolis is pass a law that kind of mirrors what we do here in South Bend, that adds GLBT Hoosiers to those who are protected from discrimination.
It's not on my agenda, but I think it's a completely separate question.
It's worth pointing out that no religious freedom law on a state level has ever successfully trumped a local non-discrimination law yet. And that's the key word there. Since there are several local laws protecting the LGBT community from discrimination, but no state law to that effect, Indiana's in an unusual position. Now, this could all change when the legislature clarifies the law, which the governor wants to see by the end of the week. But right now, it appears that this will only be settled in court. At the live desk, Patrick Roth, WSBT 22 News.